Hey everybody, it's me, Zachary Michael, also! Hi, hello, how are you doing? Okay, this is a little different today because yesterday when I was streaming, the first half of it, usually we just talk about whatever. We just shoot the shit in the first half of my streams, and then the last half is when we do like the reactions and stuff that usually get uploaded to the YouTubies over here. So like I prepare for it in the stream. You hear me, you see the greeting every time. And this time, I just simply did not do that. Well, so this time, the first half of the stream, somebody said, are we going to address the comments on the YouTuber drama video? And so I was like, oh yeah, we can go look at those. I probably won't make it a whole video. And then the whole entire, like, next, I don't know, 40 to 50 minutes, hour, I didn't actually time it. I have no idea. Just ended up being so goofy, so silly, so fun that I felt like the YouTubies might also enjoy it, because it also goes off of like stuff from my re-upload video about that, because the girlies are in the comments and they were fighting, y'all. And I will say in this video, or in this like conversation, I talk about how Misty went back and deleted a whole bunch of messages, but I will say she's definitely still commenting on that video. And she's in particular commenting on like other people's comments where they're like, I'm Team Misty, whoever, whatever. So there's still stuff happening, but I thought y'all would enjoy this. I thought y'all would really appreciate this. So enjoy for maybe a special one-time only situation type of deal, a re-upload of the first part of yesterday's stream where we talked about the comments on that video. Are we gonna talk about the comments on the old lady drama video? We can talk about them to some extent, for sure. For sure. A lot of them have since been deleted, but I know Colin took a lot of screenshots. So we can do a little bit of that. There's a woman in the comments named Helen who is doing the actual utmost, and people are joking about her being Mimi's sock account. I don't know if Mimi would even cognizantly know how to do that. Just to be clear. But I think for sure, so Misty had commented, but has deleted them. There's another woman named Janine's Life who was referenced in one of their videos. I can't remember. I think Mimi brought up Janine's Life. I could be wrong about that. And she was in the comments, but she has since deleted all of the stuff. And I don't know if Helen is still here or not, but Helen was having a moment. Let me see. Let me sort by newest. Oh, Ducky Toon! Ducky Toon in the comments.
Happy birthday, Jamie.
Trigalia, thanks for the bits. Appreciate it. I literally just finished watching and ran when I saw you were live. Well, welcome. Thanks for being here. The fact that there's exactly 2 dislikes and both Mimi and Misty are complaining in the comments section. Team Misty. I had a super clingy friend who wouldn't stop calling, texting, and stopping by with no notice. I told her it was too much for me and ended up having to cut her off completely. Who's Misty? Misty's Pleasures of Life has a lot of feelings. We're gonna open up her YouTube channel and go check it out in a second. We're gonna go check out Misty's Pleasures of Life, but oh my god, wait. Oh wait. Oh, whoops. Made it too big. She said, you know you are really messed up to take someone's personal life and make fun of it. Looks to me Like you need to worry about yourself. Using someone's sadness to try to get views and make money is absolutely disgusting. Of course, you appear to meet that description. These are real human beings. Why don't you be decent and take this video down? You are just wrong. Just sad. First of all, I think I don't think I was like overly rude or mean to either of them, but perhaps you can check me on that. But also, divas, Mimi and Misty brought this drama to the internet themselves. Like, who won the poll? I think Misty did yesterday, but I can't remember. Oh, Becca Brownie in the comments letting Misty's pleasures of life know. Now what we're not gonna do is this, ma'am. They put it on the internet for everyone to see. They put it out there for views and to try and bank on people watching. They can't get mad when people actually watch. Wait, did somebody call me a deadbeat? Where are the deadbeat allegations? Where are y'all getting the deadbeat allegations? Why are the girlies always shocked and surprised when their public videos get attention? T. Oh my god, post deadbeat parent. You can't joke about that. Who was that one person that came in here and asked about my thoughts on the alleged abuse allegations of Poe? I'm like, I don't. You can't be making jokes about me being a deadbeat parent, because I think there's some people that really think that. so you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful with your words, diva. Stiper23, thanks so much for subscribing with Prime. Appreciate it. I forgot because I don't spend time on that part of the internet. I only know because that one person came in here and asked me about them. I'm like, diva what? Diva who? Diva what? Wait. Okay. Hashtag Team Misty. Team Mimi. Just another ungrateful YouTubey. I'm personally on God's side. Maya saying, POV, you're the hula girl on her dash sent me. Look, Maya, you got fans in the chat. Are these comments from the actual Misty on Zach's video? No, she deleted those, but I'll show those in a second. I was looking for Helen's comments, but it kind of looks like maybe Helen deleted hers too. I think maybe Helen deleted hers as well. Because I thought they were newer comments. Hashtag justice for Carly. Hashtag justice for Carly. Who was asking Carly took me out. And then a follow-up of, sorry, Carly, for the YouTube comment. I did not know when I commented that you did not want to feature here. I can't dirty delete, though. No, Helen had some of her own standalone comments, too. I know she was in the replies of a lot, but she also had standalone comments, too. That's what I was looking for. Witch's Tale! Thanks so much for subscribing for your 3rd month. Thanks so much, Diva. You know who can dirty delete, though? Helen. Helen and Misty and Janine. All of them. All of them. It's hard watching these grown women be in the throes of ligma. Say that. Say that. Oh, here's Helen! Here's Helen! Wait, found her. Found her. Helen Lopez, 2564. Helen Lopez, 2564. I'm done. All this BS is not worth it. Think what you want. Say what you want. I don't care. From now on, I'm only worrying about myself, something we all should do. And then April Salinas 4126 said, this is about you? Question mark. I'm confused. Finn's mama said, what are you on about, bestie? This video isn't even about you. Rebecca Williams 2424 says, do what works for you and your family, bestie. And then Emily says, I think Miss Helen is actually Mimi. And then sock account unlocked. And then Jen said, sock account alert. Haha. Would have been funnier. Oh, I forgot about Meowtin' Lion. Meowtin' Lion used to hang out here in the Twitch chat a lot. Oh, there's more Helen comments too, but I think most of those are in the responses. Where was it at? Where was it at? Where was it at? Where was it at? Oh, here's one. So AE Green says, I feel bullied by Mimi just watching this. Emily said, I think Mimi's middle name might be Helen from the comments. Helen says, not me. I couldn't be bothered to do all that work and beg people to pay attention to me. And then Emily was like, you're certainly doing a lot of work in this comment section, Helen. Let's see. Not Misty in the YouTube comments. Misty was, but then she dirty deleted. I'm gonna pull those up in a second. Let's see. Hashtag justice for Oh, well, that's Tregelia. I'm on Carly's side. I'm on Carly's side. Oh, and then Brittany710_ said, for those who weren't there for the stream today, Mimi has racist packaging, Land of Lakes and Uncle Ben's, framed and was showing them off. She never gave an explanation, really. And then Helen had a lot to say about that, too. The hair is herring, Bessie. Thank you! I just went to the salon today. That's why it looks so good. Don't expect this past today, maybe. And Helen said, it wasn't racist. It was plain advertising that's been around for tens of years. You fruggin'? Ooh, I like that word, fruggin'. You fruggin'. F-R-U-G-G-I-N. You fruggin' woke snowflakes whine like 2-year-olds that have their feelings hurt. What was racist about an African American on a friggin' box of rice? Tens of years has me orbiting the planet. You know, it's tens of years. Tens of years. And then she double responded an hour later and was like, can't stand the truth, can you? Play the Arcade responded and said, Helen, I don't think you can stand the truth that the image of African Americans was used as a racist trope to promote products for money. And then Emily followed up and said, just because something has been around a long time, aka tens of years. Tens of years. Not the piss and shittin' and fruggin' channel. Just because something has been around a long time doesn't make certain advertising not racist. That's not how it works. And then Toy Twiddle said, calling others snowflakes while screaming in the comments and being defensive is certainly interesting. Sorry, I can't read. And then she said, sure, I called them like I see them. And then Michelle Nobel says, so you're blind? So you're blind? Erica said, look at you crying and whining because you got called out. And then Ducky Toot said, stop deleting your comments. Let's see. Was there more? I can't remember. Weird day to also be named Carly. Still waiting to hear God's side, to be honest. Oh, somebody asked for an update on Karen and Anna. There's not really. There's not really a lot to say, I don't think. I don't know what the falling out was over. Okay, all right. That might have been it in terms of not deleted comments, but let me go pull up some of the deleted ones. Let me go pull up some of the deleted ones, okay? So Janine's life was one of the people that was referenced in one of the videos. Didn't have her own video about this drama. But here's one of the comments from Janine's life. She said, "I was put in the middle of this drama. All I can say is Misty is a nice person, but Mimi made a PSA video trying to get people not to watch my channel. She said horrible things about me that were not true. I can prove it! She came after Misty on my page and made mean comments. Who does that? Who does that?" And then here's a comment, one of Misty's comments. She said, "This is not drama, but me standing up to my bully. I was severely abused as a child and she took advantage of my kindness." I don't necessarily know if those things are correlated. I feel like I would need to know a little bit more about her trauma to understand how those things are connected, but there you go. Here's an additional post from Janine's life. "I'm Janine, and this is some crazy. I'm a cooking channel, a grandma, and I got dragged into this. I can shed some light on this story. There are 4 sides to it. Misty, Mimi, and God. Then there's my side. Zach, call my people if you want the story." Janine is not on God's side, apparently. Apparently not. Apparently not. Maybe I will call your people. Give me the scoop, diva. Give me the scoop. Is all of this going on the YouTubes? I'm not recording right now. No, I wasn't planning on making this a part of a video. If anything, if there's more that comes out, like additional videos or something, maybe I could make a video, but I was not going to make a dedicated, like, YouTube re-upload for this. Hi, Lisa. Hey, Diva. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Okay, wait, there's still more. There's still more, I think. I think Colin posted one more. One more. This one's kind of funny. Janine has a sense of humor. Janine has a sense of humor. Oh, she ran over somebody for sure. She ran over Misty! She's funny. Funny lady. Wait, we should go look up Janine's channel too. Let's just go look into it. Janine's life.
Hi guys, I'm Janine.
Hey Janine, girl. Hey girl. Hey girl. Janine came to this place to laugh. I guess so. Okay, here's oh my god, her description is long, divas. Let me see if I can't make it. Can I not make this bigger? I guess not. I guess this is as big as it gets. I'll read it for you in case you can't read it yourself. I share recipes that I mainly cook for 2. Me and Vinny are retired and spend time between Florida and New York. I wanted to be able to include more than just food, and I hope you like that idea. There's a bit of my life and daily car chats. I do live talking or cooking, hauls for food, and unboxing. I will also share my family when we are in New York. We are both seniors. Vinny is 76 and I'm 63. My philosophy about food is to always eat your best for less. We are not rich, and we are retired is my motto. We are not rich, we are retired, comma, is my motto. Wait, what are we? Sorry, I was too busy reading this. What happened? Just found out going to be a grandma number 9. Oh my gosh, Lisa, how exciting! How exciting! You get to be a Mimi again. Are you? I forget. Are you a Mimi, a Mima, a Granny, a Gigi? What do your grandkids call you, Diva? It's so funny because I just always called my grandmas Grandma Bert and Grandma Helen. Y'all, my grandma's name was Helen! My grandma on my dad's side, her name was Helen! Oh my god. Triggered! Triggered.
Congrats, Lisa.
Oh,
The
that's
back
so loud.
11
That's so
jammies,
loud.
less than 3.
Fallen Leaves, thanks so much for 2 years of subscribing. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Her web connects us all. I know. Toy Turtle! Thanks for gifting a sub to Lisa. Appreciate it. The Hubs is Papa. I think my mom had my nephews call her Mama. Mama? Or Mama? I don't know. My mom became a grandma pretty young because my brother and his now wife, who he stayed with all of these years, they had my oldest nephew when they were in high school. So my mom was very young, and she's like, I think she was feeling a little insecure, and she's like, what you won't call me is Granny. I think they might have also just called her Grandma. I don't know if they actually had a name for her. But yeah, anyways. Oh, they fooled around, huh? Who, my brother and sister-in-law? Yes. They sure did. They sure did. They sure did. That's why I was an uncle in 7th grade. That's why whenever I think about my oldest nephew being, like, old, because he's gonna be 24 this year. He's currently 23 because he was born in October 2001. He was born after the towers fell. 7th grade was a crazy year for me. 7th grade was a crazy year for me. Not moms know about cum shots. Do you have any kids? I just have potato doodle doo back there. I was pregnant with my first on 9/11. That's wild. That's wild. But yeah, my oldest nephew doesn't make me feel old. I think I just recently talked about this, but my twin nephews, they make me feel old because they just graduated from high school and they were born the summer after I graduated from high school. So in that sense, I do feel very old. I feel so old. You were a freshman in college on 9/11, Jen? I didn't think you were that much older than me. That's wild, too. That's wild. Not calling you old or anything, I thought we were closer in age. I thought we were closer in age. I'm 41, you're my sister's age. I see. I got married 4 days after 9/11. Oh, this is really turning into a where were you when the towers fell conversation. I didn't mean to open up that combo. I also didn't even finish reading her bio. We are not rich, we are retired is my motto. I'm a great sales shopper and that helps. Any of my recipes can be made larger or cut down to 2 meals for one if you live alone. I just love the randomly capitalized letters. Like, that happens so often. That happens so often in these bios that these folks have uploaded onto their channel. I love to create and have so many interests that I started an additional channel called Janine's Other Side, which I will share the link to. It is completely different. Content about fashion and travel and beauty and shopping and renovating our homes and decorating. So ambitious. A crazy senior, parentheses, the good kind, end parentheses. We also have a fur baby Millie. 8 you gay. 8 you gay? Diva, if you want to come in and be a troll, you gotta come in without them typos, Diva. Diva, if you want to come in and try to be a troll, you gotta come in correctly without typos. Are you gay because your voice? Yeah, it's specifically my voice that makes me suck dick. Absolutely. With a voice like this, how could you not suck dick? I know someone using Beyonce's name isn't saying that. I know that's really actually the worst part of it all. How are you gonna have Beyonce in your username and be homophobic? That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. Beyonce loves the gays very, very clearly. You're coming onto Blue Ivy's internet and asking me if my voice makes me gay? During Pride Month, Diva? No, it's funny because of my voice, I used to make the joke all the time that like when I open my mouth, the dicks fall out. On your birthday? It's not my birthday. It's Jamie's birthday! Happy birthday, Jamie! And you did it at my birthday? By that you meant Dick's Sporting Goods, of course. Of course. Actually, Dick's Sporting Goods is very straight. So yeah, that's me. I'm very straight. No, I know it was a Tati reference. I know now. She ain't no diva. No, I made that joke a lot. There was one time where my friends and I in grad school, we road tripped through the South to go to a convention, and we stopped in some, like, pretty sketchy, very small towns to get, like, gas and stuff. And I was like, no worries, y'all. I just literally won't open my mouth, because the second I open mouth, my dicks are gonna fall out. Dicks are gonna fall out of my mouth. And I might get hate crimed. My dicks are falling out of my mouth. Dicks falling out mouths sounds serious. Maybe you should get that checked out. I probably should. Did I finish reading this? Anyways, I think I did. Oh, there's even a Meet Janine video.
I'm Janine, and I thought it'd be a nice opportunity to give you an introduction to me instead of all the foods and pastas and wonderful sauces I cook.
Sauces. You should go to the sauce. You should come to the person with receipts. Come to the sauce.
I live in Florida and New York. I've been on YouTube for 4 years, And though I've only been cooking the last 6 months, that's because my channel in the beginning started cooking. Then we added some lifestyle moments of renovating and decorating and all.
Pray more, worry less. Okay, I'm not actually going to watch all of this. We could probably just get a better idea of looking at, like, her videos. Manicotti! Manicotti! Spaghetti and meatballs from Italy! Sliders. Tasty tuna fish sliders. Chicken winter dinner. Crave or the chicken a la king recipe found. Cottage essentials in my mini food haul. Chicken marsala. She looks like she might actually be able to cook, so good for her. Good for her, diva. Meatloaf sandwich? Are people eating meatloaf on a sandwich? Let's chat. I'm heading to Publix. Love a pub sub. Love a pub sub. Ooh, blueberry pancakes work. Pasta and peas. Okay, alright. I've seen enough. You know who I wanted to actually go back to, though? This girlie who was telling me that I was a deadbeat or whatever. In the comments section. I wanted to come see what she's up to. Welcome to Misty's Pleasures of Life. I thank God every day for every little thing I have, and each day I am alive. I'm so happy to take you on a journey through my family's life. I believe that is the simplest of things in life that make the most meaningful memories. My goal is to share different sides of our lives through all kinds of videos. You might see us on vacation, or you might just see me at home cooking. This is one of my simplest pleasures. You might get to come and play along with our Boston Terriers and other pets. I'm a huge animal lover and a big advocate for animal welfare. Y'all, my channel is all about the pleasures of life, and I sincerely hope you all enjoy what I bring to YouTube. Life is so short, but such a blessing. Please come along with me, y'all. I'd love to have you. Oh my god, she just got her address and her phone. Girl, what are you doing? Wait, why is all that info right there? Why would you put all of that out there like that, Tifa? You have 6.4 thousand subscribers. Maybe it's one of those numbers that's like a fake, you know, because some people do that. Like, they have, like, a number just for subscribers or whatever. I don't know. Is there... Bible study. Is life just a pre-trial? Life is often seen as a test of faith and moral integrity. What happens at the end? Hashtag spiritual. Is she just using a bunch of AI art here? Now, Diva, what? Come join our weekly women's devotional with a cup of tea or coffee. This week is about faith, beliefs, different religion, and what happens at the end. Is she actually gonna... Oh! I was like, is she actually gonna talk? But maybe.
And is doing well, and health is good.
Look at these fish.
And happy and at peace in your life. I have decided to change how I do my devotionals.
And who's that?
I really hope you all are going to like this.
And,
It started off as...
And who's that? and who is that?
a premiere to where we'll see if people will join to watch together. Tomorrow I will be doing a live.
Oh wait, they're going to
Southern
introduce.
home cooking and baking always. And Spongy is standing right here. She took an allergy pill and she's really tired, so she says. All right, so let's just jump right into it, y'all.
Spongy? Uncle Spongy? Aunt Spongy? Uncle Bumpy and Aunt Spongy. Not to bring Uncle Bumpy into it. Uncle Bumpy's Uncle Bumpy's rocks. Aunt Spongy's Aunt Spongy's seasoning rack. Aunt Spongy's spices. Wait. I want to know more. Who the fuck is Spongy? This was very good. I love this. Okay, well, I didn't ask for all of that. I want to get to know her. Where did we go eat? My first time eating at Outback's Texas Roadhouse versus Outback. Recipe for diabetics. Poor man's meal, hamburger gravy, gravy over toast. That's shit on a shingle. That's the old shit on a shingle. Wait, are they? Do you think they're lesbians? Do you think Misty and Spongy? Do you think Misty and Spongy are lesbians?
All right, y'all, we had a blooper. It's going to be on this video, right, Spongy?
I don't know, I guess.
I'm going to put it on the video. I made a blooper, y'all. I did a real big blooper. But welcome back to the show where I'm...
This home is also hashtag chaotic. This show is this space is very chaotic.
whipping Spongy.
Why you gotta say anything?
Oh, God, I got to. All right, y'all, welcome back to Misty's Pleasures of Life and good old Southern home cooking and
Bacon.
bacon.
Is Spongy here? Is Spongy okay? Is Spongy alright? What does her shirt say? Misty's shirt says, "I don't have the energy to pretend I like you today."
Gather round, let the good times roll. Home cooking magic, it feeds the soul. From pies to stews, every bite's
They're gay,
a
right?
delight. At Misty's Pleasures, everything feels right.
She used AI for this intro song, right? Like, this is an AI generated song for sure. Oh, and look at Miss Misty trying to put her address out there again.
All right, Sonny. We got a package here that we're gonna show everybody.
Wait, babies.
Yours.
Wait. Oh,
Pretty
look.
yours.
Look at the babies. Look at
Could
the
be.
look at the dogs.
Does Nibblet have something in it? What could be in here? What could be in here, Sonny?
Look.
What
Look.
could be in
Look.
here? Sonny, let me open it.
You see?
Sonny, let me open it. You got to do it in clips, Spongy. So you got to stop and start because my folks.
Spongy, you gotta do it in clips. All right. Where do I find out if they're gay? How do I find out if they're gay? Can y'all just tell me? A Day in the Garden? Easter Bunny Fluff? Do they got a... What's their most popular video? Country Cook's Top Tips for Making Homemade Hamburger Soup? What about Oldest? That's Fish Tank Maintenance. My Fish Tank Cleaning Day, Fish Pond Feeding and Maintenance. Misty's Pleasures of Life. I just want to... Can you tell me if Spongy's your... Spongy's your girlfriend, wife, partner, Two easy and quick Oriental dishes you can... Girl, we don't use that word anymore. Girl, we don't use that word anymore. Search for an about me. An about me. About me. Video. What about me? All about me and my channel! Wahuma! You fucking genius! Wahuma, you genius!
Hi, y'all. This is Misty's blooper. This is Misty's Pleasures of Life and Country Cooking. I just wanted to do a video to let you all know a little bit more about little old me.
Yes.
So I'm 52 years old. I've looked at YouTube for, a few years, but never actively, participated in creating videos and all that until this past year. It's not been quite a year yet. Well, it might be coming up to about a year. But not so much like I am now, where I've been very, very active in building my channel. But I am disabled. Now I'm out of work right now due to my disabilities. And I do have a lot of pain that I struggle through daily. But I keep trucking, y'all. I keep going.
Work.
That's why I like Courage the Cowardly Dog. Because he was always courageous. But does anybody know about Courage the Cowardly Dog?
I am familiar, yes. I know her work. I'm familiar with her work, Diva.
We'll watch it. Anyway, I used to love to hike and run and do all that, and unfortunately, I can still hike, but I can't hike up big, huge mountains anymore, or anything like that. I still love the outdoors. I love gardening.
Work.
I love growing flowers.
Work. So far, nothing she said is inherently gay, but it could be. But it could be.
Bird watching. I enjoy the simple things of life, which...
Would you say she's giving Skrillex vibes? Where would you say? What about this is giving Skrillex vibes?
Misty's simple pleasures of life. Or Misty's Pleasures of Life. It's the simple things, right?
Enjoy the little things, yeah.
I'm very religious. I don't go to church regularly, but I don't believe you have to sit in church to be saved either.
Church is giving not gay, but you can also be gay and go to church.
But I am very religious. I'm married and I have 3 children, and I have 2 Boston Terriers.
Married to who? Married to Spongy? Married to Spongy? Name names. Name them. Name them.
And 1 Spaniel and 1 Pit Bull mix. And then we have 4 cats, too.
Oh, that's... The number of animals is giving gay.
But I've turned more into a dog person than a cat person. But I love to cook.
Also, that number of dogs and that number of cats in this little cluttered space makes me anxious. Makes me real fucking anxious. A pit bull, 2 Boston Terriers, and whatchamacallit, spaniel, and then 4 cats? That's a lot. Could Spongy be her daughter? Wouldn't that be something if Spongy was her daughter?
I love to experiment with food. I'm jumping into all that. I'm also a huge fish hobbyist, y'all. So I'm into that too. So you might see things related to my fish.
Fun video idea for Misty, have a yard sale. Also, y'all, by the way, this is not the reaction. In case anybody was wondering, we're just shooting the shit over here right now, currently.
Or my pets, or, vacation, you never know. But I absolutely love cooking and baking. I create my own recipes. I get inspiration from multiple people. And I will take a recipe and do it different ways to make it my own.
Mm-hmm.
So I just wanted to let y'all know a little more about me. So when you come to my channel, you'll have an idea of who you're watching. I have a huge heart too, so
I
like
can
making
tell.
new friends and all that. So I'm really excited with my YouTube channel and meeting new people and, you know, doing it until I can't do it
Memphis Bleak, thanks so much for 9 months of subscribing.
anymore, right? Hopefully I can do it for a really, really long time.
Be
But
careful with that chip clip. I know. I'm waiting for her to tell us she loves interior decorating.
hope y'all enjoy my channel, and I hope you'll come back and tell your friends, and I look forward to getting to know you. And I thank you for stopping by my channel. I truly appreciate it. And I'll just see y'all, you know, on the next one.
Diva, you didn't
Thank you
answer.
so much for visiting.
You didn't answer my question. You didn't answer my question.
Love my cream of wheat.
But ain't you gay?
But ain't you gay? 'Cause your voice? But ain't you gay? 'Cause your voice? Jen, thanks so much for 100 bits. Appreciate it. Damn, I just want to see... Should I search Spongy? Should I search? Because, like, also, Spongy is in the thumbnail of this video. Like, Spongy is in... I thought we were onto something, because Spongy is literally in this video. Should I search Spongy? Misty and Spongy are planning the spring chores for the week. Misty and Spongy gold chat. This insanely good Asian takeout recipe is one you will make again and again. A must try. Hashtag Asian. Oh. Now, y'all, while I love this meal, I didn't fix it for me or my daughter. This was for my husband!
All right.
He loves this simple meal, and it pairs perfectly with so many things. Well, it's over. Oh, God. Well, that was a journey. I hope you all enjoyed this special, fun little video today. Bye, YouTubies! Subscribe!